Oh, good day all again. It's the bearded mango. Time to get back into cutting up some wood in preparation for some more mowing. Just because the bloody stuff that I need to get out of the way will impede me if I don't do it. It doesn't seem like much, you know. Log there, log over there. I've got to go for a walk, pick up a few other bits and pieces. Gotta go over, I'm not sure if you see or not, but there's a big bushy part over there. There's some fallen down tree. I just gotta drag everything, cut it, drag it, and might end up trying to tackle some overhanging branches there as well. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be dodgy, but hey, why not, really? Now it's gonna take me a few kicks for my chainsaw, because it doesn't have an actual priming button anymore. Well, this one doesn't. What you do is you have to squeeze both triggers to allow you to put that all the way down, and that's like your cold choke start kind of bullshit. Give it a few pulls until she kind of sputters. There we go. And you flip it back up till it's on the eye or the run or whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. Of course, I forgot to put my fucking headphones in. Oh, committed. There we go. Easy part done. Bit of fart arsing around to get the good cut so the wood works with me, not fighting gravity. Well, as you can see, everything is luscious and vibrantly green. That's only after a few rains of the season. Still got, you know, 4 or 5 months of rain coming. So all this is gonna grow absolutely ridiculous. And it's gonna be pretty much just a full-time job just keeping on top of the yard. There will be a point, like I said, oopsie, may have mentioned it in previous videos about when we get monsoons. And they might last a week or two, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, but in that period of time you can't do a damn thing. It's just constantly, it's beautiful weather, but it's just constant drizzle, overcast, good chance of getting hit by lightning if you actually go out into the yard doing anything. But yeah, that, depending on the severity of it, but normally I'd say about 2 weeks. 2 weeks of non-stop rain. Did I miss this? Didn't cut that one. Let's see if this is dried out enough where I can just manhandle it. Get a good look at the ground. I'll adjust this a little bit. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything, but you know, might as well try and find out. The only way I'm going to find out is once I watch the video again. Yeah, fuck you. Holding you up. Oh yeah. Oh. I haven't done much just yet, but it is fucking hot today. Nice and humid. Exactly how we want it. This shit. Why would I do something like this when it's nice temperatured? Like early morning, late evening. Nah. Let's just do it the hottest fucking spot of the day. Because why not, really? Must really hate myself. On the good note of doing it at this time is I will be sweating my absolute ring out, and it's going to get even hotter. I shouldn't get sick. Nothing gets a chance to fucking get me sick. But yeah, saying that, I've been here for about 5 years now, and in that time, not even so much as a sniffle. I do attribute that to, again, being out here multiple hours of the day in the hottest part. Like I said, I always sweat my ring out, and bacteria doesn't like that. It wants a nice, stable, constant body temperature. like, so it can thrive, because you're a healthy host. But if you're out raising your body temperature, sweating like it's no man's business, just doesn't get a chance to get a hold of you. I also find it good too just to go lap up some sun rays. It doesn't have to be for long, maybe like 10-20 minutes. You don't even have to have your body exposed to it. Could be fully covered head to toe. As long as you're getting that heat on your body, raising your temperature and sweating, generally kicks anything in the ass before it even starts. Bit of sunlight on the skin is always good. Contra to belief. Although I did see an interesting study about skin cancer and the effects our eyes have on preventing it. So, if I remember correctly, which I probably do, when you don't wear sunglasses and you're out in the sun, obviously it's a subconscious thing, but you register that it's obviously as bright as balls outside. Always squinting, always that kind of stuff. But what that does is it sends a message to the body telling you to secrete a certain chemical that allows you to reduce the effects of getting sunburnt. So yeah, I've kind of had a bit of a flop about with that myself. Sometimes I'll be driving, you know, I want to be able to see, so I've got my sunnies on. My driving arm is redder than a lobster. And then give it a little while, or even one of the few times I'm able to be a passenger princess. Yeah, I got the other side in the sun. Sunglasses aren't on. Doesn't get hit nearly as much, so it hasn't got the tan, that protective layer. And I don't get nearly as sunburnt when I do that than when I do wear sunglasses and have body skin exposed to sunlight. Could just be a bit of a placebo or whatever, but I do personally believe that it is a thing, and it only kind of makes sense from an evolutionary standpoint or view, that our body would naturally be able to protect itself from the sun, because again, subconscious signals being sent to protect your skin when it's bright. Obviously prime time for it to happen. Yeah, but that study was going back, you know, 50s, 40s, those kinds of times where, yeah, sunglasses were there, but not as much as today. Skin cancer statistics and all that other shit was a lot lower. That could be attributed to a few things. First is the actual knowledge and awareness about skin cancer linked to sunlight. I'm not sure how much they actually knew about it back then, but it does kind of go that if they didn't know about it, it might skew the fucking results. I guess we'll never know. Then there's also the talk about how sunscreen also amplifies your risk of getting it. If anyone's ever seen the videos of what a person looks like before and after the application of sunscreen under thermal camera, it's quite bizarre. You know, First I did the old Caucasian, the old whiteness, you know, thermal camera. Shines like, stands out like dog's balls on a cat. But when they put sunscreen on, pretty much instantly they turn under thermal, turn black, which, depending on how you have it set on the thermal, either white being hot, black being cold, or you can switch it where black is hot, white is cold, depending on what you really prefer and all that other stuff. But it shows that it is blocking out the sun, which is what it's supposed to, I guess. But at what risk? What else is coming over? It's blocking all your pores. It's fucking hindering your natural ability to, well, handle the sunlight. And I know people are like, oh, get a tan, tans are bad for you, blah blah blah. And again, I've also seen studies proving or stating, they strongly believe, which I also believe, is that if you have a tan, a good tan, that it is that extra bit of protection, a layer of protection before it, well, before it goes in any deeper, really. And I said, I do believe it. Ugh. Don't care if you don't. I'm just having a yarn, talking some shit. Ugh. Whilst doing this. All I know is the fucking sunscreen company's been not come after me now. I'll be oh, they're upset dealing with those assholes. Because like anything else, if you start to badmouth a rather large company, be it medical, makeup, the cosmetic, I guess, educational, things like that, especially education, they're going to come at you. They're going to come at you real fucking hard. But fuck that. They can suck a double-decker bag of dicks. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my car and fucking do this. But I have decided I'm going to try and save this tree. So what's going to happen is wrap the base up as best as I can. Wrap up just below that fork. Use the old multi-purpose tractor. Excuse me. Pull it towards me as I'm standing. Once that's done, get some rope, get whatever I can. I've got some big 10-foot and 12-foot star pickets around the back. Shove a heap of them into the ground, probably like, you know, semicircle it. Make sure you have it on a 45, so it's so the spike is actually going towards the tree, because then if it starts pulling, it has a lot more dirt to move before it can actually come free. Where if it's just straight up and down, all it's going to take is a slight and then it's just going to flop straight out. And that's what I've learnt, so that's what I'm telling you. If you don't like it, again, it's alright. Each to their own. There's a million and one ways to skin a cat. Before I grab my car, see if I can just drag some of this crap over as well. Eventually, the branch, I'm not sure if you see or not. Let's see if I can get you. There we go. The branch that's going over there, I'm going to cut that because obviously it's hanging too low here. Wicked pain in the ass to actually get in there with the mower and try and hit all this bark up, which will be smashed to pieces with the mower blades that I've got on. Oh, green ants, back off, get off me. Yeah, no, that's the universe telling me don't do that yet. That's a future me problem. Alright, well, I'm gonna quickly pause this thing and then I'll be over ripping the bloody other crap out. Now, due to it being absolutely scorching hot right now, the temperature's gone up actually a fair bit, even just between me pausing this video, or pausing the GoPro, and walking back to the house and back, the temperature's already gone up. It's already stupid hot. So what I'll be doing today is just dragging stuff over to the burn pile. I'm not going to worry about cutting it right now. It's too dangerously hot. Ugh. I don't particularly feel like going down with anything, especially heat stress or heat stroke and no one's around. That's just a recipe for a bad time, and I'm not about that, not even a little. So quickly drag these branches. That means these ones and the ones over there, and that's yeah, it's just too hot, too dangerous. See if I can try and connect multiple branches up at the same time. Oh, save me a bit of effort. Find a lazy person to do a hard job. He's going to find the easiest way. how we go. Well, by the looks of that, it's too frail, too thin to actually do what I wanted to do. But shit happens. I'm calling it there. Too fucking hot. And about that life.